Greetings and welcome, Queen City Psychic Medium here, doing business as CINCY Psychic LLC, and Pluto and Capricorn, November 2020. I am going to do a video here to just recap on my last video where I told y'all what I saw with what actually just happened. So let's go over some things because it's crazy, okay? But first, I want to share with what I also saw. I forgot to mention it in the last video, and it started happening like a day or two before the last video. And for about a few days when I was getting ready in the morning, because that's when my stuff hits me. When my mind is relaxed, I'm not really thinking of anything. And also, you know, when you wake up, you just came out of a heavy-duty meditation. So morning and right before you fall asleep is a great time to try to communicate with higher self, spirit, the other side, and super consciousness, okay? Just wanted to share that part. Okay. Handcuffs. I saw handcuffs, and I saw them behind the back, like so. I did not see the face. I totally knew this was a man, and I saw it several days in a row, okay? So, and I was like, okay, there's handcuffs. Let's see what's happening. Let's see if we hear something announced on the radio or TV, because I'm mainly a radio watcher or radio listener, and I don't really watch TV unless I want to turn on the World Nightly News sometimes to hear the bullshit lies that they want to try and make me believe, okay? So anyway, so I saw handcuffs, and I was like, but I don't put too much thought into it because I was not asking to see anything, and that's how you know it's real, too, when you're not looking to see anything, okay? So anyway, then what happens next, right? We find out, okay, and thank you to the FBI, the leakers. Thank you so much for having the balls to do that, since your bosses either don't have the balls or they got some pretty heavy-duty, raunchy shit on your bosses, okay? That's why they don't do anything. Because they have to follow orders from the dark shadow government because they're in on it, all right? All right. So what happens? The leak happens. Who gets caught between a rock and a laptop, huh? Yeah. Sloppy Joe's kid, right? Yeah. All righty. And man, does lamestream media cover that up or what? All right. Supposedly, allegedly, I don't know. I didn't see anything, okay? Slapping around, beating the crap out of, actually, brutally beating, to quote it, girls that looked to be about 10 years old and raping them, okay? So the media is covering that up. Too bad that didn't get out, big time in America. It got out all over the rest of the world, but not in America because, lamestream media make sure that they cover up as much as they can, all righty? So, honestly, the vibe I got with seeing the handcuffs and that coming right out, because it was like the third or fourth day I saw handcuffs. It was like 2 or 3 days later, the Biden thing comes out, okay, with little Hunter there. And I do want to say as well that I think that he actually left his laptop at the repair shop on purpose on a subconscious level. Okay, I don't believe it was really an accident. I know he's a crackhead and all that, but I mean, come on. Who's that stupid, really? Well, he is, but I think it was really kind of maybe a cry for help. And or maybe it was just freaking karma, okay? All right. Okay, so I do want to say that when Sleepy Joe says, we are fighting for the soul of this nation, I agree 100%. I 100% concur. Because it's true. We are. Okay? And it's been in your face. It's been in your face for years. And now y'all are waking up. So let's go ahead and recap my last video when I gave you some predictions, okay? I said that I saw, PT winning in a landslide, okay, red wave, and it was a red wave. And my total proof of that for the world to see, it was aired, all night, I guess, I don't know, till they stopped counting. Um, you know, he was doing great. It was a red wave. Anytime they could call for, you know, Sleepy Joe there, they did immediately. They tried to call several states for him, and then they had to rescind or whatever it's called, retract. If he actually won it, honey, they wouldn't still be counting, okay? I mean, come on, man. Really? All right. And when they say there was not any fraud, really, are you kidding me? Yeah, my ass. All right. And it's coming out, okay? And actually, where's my whistle? Where's my whistle, man? Okay, so yeah, that's right. I expect a lot more of this. I do. Not just with the election, but with what's going on. So some of you talking head puppets on TV, I think some more stuff's going to come out about you guys. Karma's getting you. What's his name? I don't know because I don't watch CNN, but the whack 'em, smack 'em on Zoom guy, right? My God, it turns you on to whack it off at a meeting, a Zoom meeting, really? Oh my God. Okay, dokie. These are the people that you trust for your freaking news, really? Oh my God. Okay. Anyway, I expect more of this. Okay, lots more. Because you know why? Because Pluto's in Capricorn, baby, and it's happening, and there ain't nothing you can do to stop it. Okay, there's not. All right? Truth is coming out. Pluto and Capricorn. Letting go of what is no longer good for you. Letting go of what no longer serves you. Okay? The truth revealed. The hidden revealed. The occult revealed. It's all coming out. That's why we're going to talk about the Antichrist too. All right? Because it's in your face. All right? It's been in your face for years. And if your elected officials were not in on it, they wouldn't be putting up statues like Lucifer, Baal or Baal, whatever his name is, Moloch, Medusa, publicly displayed, okay? All right? That wouldn't be there accepted like that if, you know, the people that you elect were not in on this crap, okay? All righty. So, satanic rituals have been happening since the beginning of man, okay? They have. We know that, okay, that they would sacrifice virgins. They would make sacrifices to the gods to gain whatever. I mean, it's so retarded. It really is. Okay, so what happened, in my opinion, I did not read this. Let me get a drink of my tea. It's still hot, but it's good. Okay. All righty. So what happened, in my opinion, I didn't read this. This is just like the feeling I got when I started putting thought into it and asking, and this is what came. I think we became, you know, we became more and more populated, and people weren't going to tolerate that crap anymore. Because, you know, I mean, come on, let's face it. How many people are going to continue with accepting that, oh, you coming to get my kid now to sacrifice them? So it ended. That's my feeling. Okay, that's the vibe I get. However, it went underground. It went underground in the elite circle. Okay, that's what happened. Alrighty, and your secret societies and all that. So it was no longer a public thing. It became a hidden thing. Okay. Like I said, they got these statues all in your face, and it's very, very accepted. They also do rituals right before your eyes every freaking year for a long time now. Okay? And nobody seems to question it, really. Well, some people do. The awake people do. But the majority, no, y'all don't. Because at the Super Bowl, they get up there and they tell you some stories, okay, with their performances at halftime, and they do freaking rituals, all right? They're doing that. Pay attention, okay? And if you go, well, it's just art, and they're just doing this. Well, it's actually more than that. It is, okay? Just letting you know. It's right in your face, all right? So let's go over some more of this sick stuff that's been right in our face, and you're going to have to start calling out mainstream media on it. Okie dokie. And we'll get back to the wave in a minute because I want to cover some stuff here. Okay, remember the boy that was climbing down the wall at Buckingham Palace in his underwear with one sock on? He looked to be about a teenage boy or a young man that was seriously malnourished. Okay, and he fell, and I had heard that he fell to his death, and this was caught on camera. There was a parade happening, and they caught this on camera, and they aired it on the news, the World Nightly News. They aired it on Inside Edition, okay, once, because that's what they do. They air it once because it already went all over the internet. It had millions of views, and they know they have to air it. So they do, okay? And then nothing, never another peep out, not a word, ever again, okay? Because they cover up for these people, alrighty? So, when it all came out about Prince Andrew, and, months later, not too long ago, this past late summer, I believe, still before fall, I posted something about the people in the UK because they were standing outside of Buckingham Palace chanting, "Pennies, pennies, lock 'em up, lock 'em up." I don't know if I got my accent right, but, whatever. I tried. Okay? And that went on for a while with them out there chanting. And I was happy about that because I want the world to wake up. Okay? So I posted something about it on my Facebook page. Well, these ladies had an appointment with me, and I'm just going to say this because birds of a feather flock together, okay? And I think that's a cool way to fly. I really do. All right. They emailed me and said when I went to confirm my appointment with them, they emailed me back, or one of them did, and said, "We're no longer coming to see you because of what you posted on Facebook." Okay, well, that's cool. I didn't answer back because, again, birds of a feather flock together. And if you are that bothered by the truth, and it is the truth, okay, the world truth, if you're bothered by it, you didn't even question it. You didn't go look it up because if you did, you wouldn't have said, "We're not going to come see you because we're not comfortable." Okay? So if you are that type of a person, you're pretty closed off. You got a wall up. You live in a bubble. Okay? And you're uptight. All right? You're uptight. All right? And if the world truth bothers you that much, your personal truth probably you're not going to be able to handle either. All right? Because let me tell you something, man. When I do things, I do them big. So see, I got a big red pill over here, baby. All right. It's hard to swallow, okay? All right. So, I just want to let you know, I am who I am. I don't wear a mask. I wasn't before. If you come here to my reading room, you see, I got a mask hanging on the wall. All righty? Because I don't feel like living a lie, man. I have to be true to myself, okay? All right. Back to the points here. All right. Remember the children sitting on the buckets on the monitor at Epstein's Island. There was a security camera monitor with 4 cameras. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4. And down here in the left side corner, there was children sitting on buckets, and they were bare-bottomed. Do you remember that? Some of you that would have seen it. You would have only seen that once on the World Nightly News, and you would have only seen that once on Inside Edition, and you would have only seen that once on, what's it called, Daily Mail, okay? Because they all aired it once, and just once, because it went all over the internet with millions of views, and they knew they had to show it on TV. And then, never a peep again, right? Never a peep again, never a word. Because they cover for them. And I just want to tell you the vibe I got with the kids sitting on the buckets. And if you didn't see that, my gosh. And it's just so horrible. It was 12, 15 kids like sitting on buckets bare-bottomed. And what I felt with that, is that they received enemas. I did. and that they were about to be really, really abused. You know what I'm talking about. And they had received enemas because they didn't want a mess happening. Anyway, something better be coming of this Epstein Island thing and this Ghislaine or Glazane, whatever the hell her name is, right? Maxwell. Okay. Ghislaine, who cares? All right. Oh, let's talk about Marina Freaky Witch. The gates to hell, I ain't a doctor, but I think that, I'm qualified to tell the world how to handle themselves medically, right? And with their health, right? That asshole, okay? That's wanted by Africa, and in Africa, if you can find a way to ship him over there, that'd be great, okay? I'll pitch in some funds, okay? Anyway, go look it up, man. She represents his company, and she makes these really freaked out, life-sized cakes of a human being, and it's all like satanic stuff, and she does satanic symbols, and they cut into it. They're nasty. Why would you even want to eat a cake that looks like a human being and depict cannibalism? Why would you want to do that? Well, if you're a Satanist, you would, right? Yep, I think so. Okay, and she also, go look her up, she does spirit cooking. I never heard of this until this broad, okay? Cooking sperm, okay, and breast milk and stuff like that. They're nasty. All right, go look them up. All right, would you trust a dude to give you a vax that is into this shit? I mean, really? God. Oh, that's exactly what you're getting if sleepy, creepy, pedo, sloppy Joe gets in. Okay? Well, I don't really think it's going to get to that point. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Okay, the Frazzle Drip film, where 12 seasoned investigators in New York watched this film and 9 committed suicide. Yeah. Nope, add those to the Clinton body bag count, okay? Which I'm sure is higher than the real, true, real deal C-19, okay? Transhumanism, that's what they're wanting. It's a fact. Go look it up. We are nothing but guinea pigs for these people. These billionaires, trillionaires go to their meetings, okay, and they talk about how to rule us all. They do. They talk about how to make more money, how to rake more in, and how to control us. All right? Thing is they really can't do that unless you let them. And it's all right here, people. It's in the mind, all right? It's this shit right here, all right? And I had to say to you, which I had to say to a lady the other day, right, that didn't want to take off her mask because she was scared, which that's cool. But just take it off to take a picture, all right? Then you can go back to this. And I know at some point you're going to do this, which makes no sense, all right? So she's like this. And I say, oh, sure, you can keep it on, but however, your eyes aren't protected. That's the place I worry about the most when I'm in stores and stuff is my eyes, not my freaking nose and mouth. And most people touch their eyes more than they touch their nose and their mouth anyway, okay? All righty. So look up the transhumanism because it's for real, okay? All right, and the mask is symbolic. It is, okay? It's just to mute you, to shut you up, okay? These Satanists, gosh, if you have to raise demons to gain what you think is your power, you're a dumbass, all right? I mean, really? You're powerless. Okay, first of all, if you got power, you don't need any help from that. That is a lower vibrating being that can't even gain any power here unless some idiot gives it to him. All right? Some sleeper. First of all. Okay? So, you're gaining no, they gain no power. Okay? There's no power in it for them. They are being used. And I don't know what they think they're getting, but they're getting nowhere. Okay? Your demon's going to eat your soul. You're going to be stuck in inner darkness for a long time. Okay? And let's talk about the BLM Inc. lesbo chick, right? With her feathers, all right, doing the ritual publicly. Wait, did you see that? Did you see that? She's got they're like 6 feet long, man. And it's like, and she's got her feathers going. And she looks freaking spaced out. Now, I don't know what she's on. What, ecstasy, Molly? I don't know what. I don't even know what the hell drug y'all got going on these days, man. Dementing your brain and your mind, okay? By the way, I call drugs demon drugs. I do. Just like spirits or alcohol, they don't call it spirits for nothing. It's demon drugs. It is, all right? And I have heard back in the 80s that supposedly they used to do rituals over the cocaine in Mexico across the border before they would cross it over to try and make you more and more addicted. Okie dokie? All right, so this crap's going on all over the place with all this satanic stuff because the Antichrist is alive and real and taking stuff over. Okay? Here's the thing, though. Like I said, it's ridiculous that these people, it's a false power that they think that they're gaining. It's ego. All right? Unbelievable that they think that they can raise demons to gain power. Okay, go ahead and raise your demons, man. Because you know what? While you're doing that, man, I'm going to raise the dead. That's right. I'm going to raise the dead. That's what I do. I talk to dead people. All right. Oh, yo, check it out. Check it out. Do I got them in here? See, you know, there's a lot that goes on that people just don't even realize. Right. Okay. Well, now I'm not going to show you anybody else's work that I had here, but, oh, it's in my other book. Never mind. Wasting time. Yeah. I want to tell you what, though, okay, and I want to give you a visual. Here you go. Here you go. The Dead Kennedys. That's the name of a band for a big, big reason it is. I don't give a crap if I sound nuts with it, all right? I don't know what their music is like. I don't own any of their CDs. I looked it up for a second because, I'm not going to get into some time-consuming thing here, but I looked them up, saw the name of the lyrics, and went, ooh, some of that's pretty raunchy, so I didn't even bother to listen to them. I think they're a punk rock band. That doesn't matter. The fact that the Muse, see, I got my music sign right here. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so the fact that the Muse, all right, influenced them, right, to name themselves that is a big, big deal to me, okay? Because, see, the Kennedys, they need to step in here in spirit, along with Great Spirit, and start paying back some punks, okie dokie, and I'm sure that's what's going to happen because Pluto is in Capricorn, okay? So, anyway, now, the red wave, okay? It was a red wave. If it wasn't, they'd have called it that night. They wouldn't be taking it. It's Monday, all right? Tomorrow is a full freaking week, okay? So I want to tell you this. I don't know. Maybe I'm off. I'm not seeing Sloppy Joe get sworn in. I'm not. Okay. And it just, man, and they're going to find out. They're going to find out all the fraud that went on because he did not win. He did not win. Okay. Anyway, when I look at Harris, okay, on television, she looks like she's mad and accusing the other side of doing the stealing. That's what I get from her. And I'm not feeling it. I'm not seeing them there. So, with that, I will say, all right, Sloppy Joe, you know, he looks to me like, his aura is so shrunk. There's no energy there. Okay, it's caving in. His eyes look so weak and hollow. I'm like, that dude's about to like cash his check, okay? All right, he's about to cash some check, all right? I think he's going to go in his sleep. Maybe that's why he has the name Sleepy Joe. Okay, so I do not believe for 1 minute he will be here a year from now. No way, Jose. Okay? He looks like he's going to go. Now, I also have to say this. All right. So, I wanted to see if they were going to I heard Trump was going to make a statement on the television. So, I turned it on as I was doing other things. And then Sloppy Joe comes on. And I'm hearing his voice. And I walk up to the TV. And I'm going to tell you what. I don't know what kind of drugs they might have today that might make him sound coherent, you know, because I could understand every word and you can't with him. Y'all know that's true, okay? He made sense. His eyes looked clear. And I was like, that doesn't really totally sound like his voice. That sounded to me like somebody's trying to sound like they're him. And those don't really look like his eyes. So I am wondering if they are using a body double, okay? Because I know that is very common, and that's something that they always want to do, okay? We need body doubles for our VIPs, although I don't like to say VIP. How about DICK? Okay? All righty. Anyway. I don't know. Okay, so I'm hearing people say they've killed all these people and they have them cloned. I'm not feeling it. Sorry. I know that they can clone. I know they've cloned animals. I know they're cloning organs. I know if you go and look up about the Great Reset and transhumanism, for real, for a fact, they talk about how they are going to print out your organs with a 3D printer. Okay. So that stuff is all for real. All right. So, but I mean, maybe they are. I don't know. And Spirit just hasn't said, hey, man, they're cloning people to me. I don't know. But that did not feel like, it didn't look like that it was the same Sloppy Joe. Okie dokie. All right. So what else before I go? Okay. Yeah. How can I forget? Obviously, we've had a red wave, or we would not be going through this, okay, with taking all of these days. Now, I see what I see, hear what I hear, feel what I feel, and I'm going to interrupt that for a second and explain something to you. There's seeing it, hearing it, feeling it, and then there's interpreting it. Okay, up? Now, this famous psychic, internationally renowned psychic that cost $400 plus $75 per question after the $400. Okay, at least that's what she was when I saw her. You know, like when Barack Obama was running, I was worried because I was selling real estate and I'm like, oh my God, it's all crashing. The real estate's crashing. I was tired of it anyway, though. I was tired of dealing with the people and just all of it. So, and she said, when Barack Obama gets elected, and I knew that he would, it's all going to be great. The economy's going to be great. Everybody's going to get along. Oh my God, were you dead wrong? And I knew she was, and I went, no, that's not what I feel. No. So, and then I did go ahead and verbally express that because I will. I'm a straight shooter like that. Again, I'm not going to wear a mask. Okay, to be popular, I'm not going to wear a mask for you to like me. I didn't come here to be liked. I just came here to do my job, do my mission, serve my soul contract, and get the hell out. And I'm really looking forward to getting the hell out, okay? So anyway, all right. So what I'm seeing, because I'm feeling it drag, and at first I thought, maybe they'll get it over in a few weeks. But I don't know. I'm feeling a whole lot of this. and not just with the election, like I said, with other things. And I think there's going to start being some pretty big battles. War. It's war. Okay? So, and I'm going to tell you, I don't like how Sloppy Joe there is going on with the dark winter, talking about the dark winter, man. So I'm not liking that, people. I would find a way to make sure I can heat my house, stay warm, cook. All right? Oh, and I'm not going to play it because you're not going to hear it, and I didn't bring my sound box down. There's a rumor going around. There's a guy, and I haven't had time to even feel this, because to feel it, to get information from Great Spirit, you cannot have emotion involved. It doesn't work that way. That's ego. All right? You got to pull your emotion out, and you have to not care what's going to happen. You have to let go, and you have to let Great Spirit, okay? So anyway, he's saying something about trucks parking, all right, and not moving, all right. So, and my fear for 12 years was, and plenty of people will tell you that I say, my worry is that trucks aren't going to be able to get through or to come, something with trucks. So I don't know, okay? And I've had people say, what if these Antifa, BLM people, interfere with the trucks, or I don't know, okay? I'm just saying, prepare yourself. I'm not saying that to scare you, because I'm pretty sure everything's going to be all right. You just want to, roll easy, be in peace, breathe in peace, breathe in serenity, all that stuff, because that's pretty much all you can do, right? You can't really sweat what you can control, and pray. But I'll tell you what you can do, people, and you need to do it, because really, America, it's your fault for not stepping up, okay? Is you need to start writing your mayor, your governor, your attorney general, all of the state elected officials, House, Senate, and just all of them, okay? And you need to let them know you're tired of this crap, and you're not going to put up with it any longer. Okie dokie. So I did want to recap that I don't think it's over. I don't think it's over. And the media, and it's not officially, unless it has been, I haven't seen a TV or anything, or turned anything on, or the radio in like about 3 hours or so at least, unless all the states have suddenly called it. The elected officials, state legislators that call this stuff have called it. It's not over. Okay, so hang in there. Because I think the demonics are going to be really, really upset. They're grasping at straws. Okay? Anyway, and the satanic thing, how can I forget? Okay, what about the House Bill 6666 for the tracing on your phone, owned by Soros, Gates, and the Clintons, okay? And then the patent number, it's 60606. Zeros mean nothing. So 666. For the Luciferase ink, why would you allow it to have these numbers? Why would you name the ink that? Because they love putting it in your face. And the one thing the Antichrist needs from you is your permission. Yeah. And when you go ahead and go, inject me, I'm going along with it, you give permission. It doesn't have to be worded as, I am now a child of the... I ain't saying the word, because I'm not going to put that phrase together like that. Well, like pertaining to myself, because I just don't want to go there. Okay, this movie, The Belly of the Beast, director's cut. Really good movie to see, if you can see it, because it does explain a lot about what's going on in Washington. Underground, long before you were born, okay? So if you can see that, that's a great movie to see. You can learn some things. This is an excellent book. Do not be deterred by the name, the title. I kind of was, and I got this back in 1985. All right, and it really, really helped me because it shows you how to protect yourself. And I had loaned this book to someone, and I asked them because I was looking for it because I wanted to tell you all about it. And they said they didn't have it. There's only 3 people that I would loan it to. And so I had to ask again. And he's, because I said, hold on, excuse me, still warm, but better. Okay. So I said, well, I'll just buy another copy. And that's my second copy because I gave the first copy away. The book's that good. Okay. So I bought this copy like 10, 12 years ago. I said, well, I'll buy another copy. And this is important because this is what they are doing to you. Okay. And so I go to Amazon, and it's $439 for a new copy. Okay. And I says, oh my gosh. So I tell a person that I thought I loaned it to. And so they looked again and they found it. Okay. Because I had a feeling I need to bring it up to them again because I'm psychic. All right. So anyway, so they found it on eBay. You can find it on there for like 30-something bucks, 29, 30 bucks for used copies. I do like to buy used books because I think it's a waste of soul and a waste of message not to. Okay. So they need a home. So I like to buy used books. But anyway, I went to look it up again before I got the book, before the person brought it back to me on Amazon, and it was $800 and some dollars. And I said, oh my gosh. Okay, if you keep looking, you'll find it way cheaper. You can find it on Amazon for like 29, 30 bucks, 35 bucks. However, the reason the first ones popping up are that much is because they are trying to deter you. That's an excellent book to teach you how to protect yourself against evil and Satanists, okay? So I highly recommend it. Everything in the book I pretty much knew but didn't know how to put into words except for one thing, and that was the affirmations and the words of power, okay, and how to send things back and not accept them and to protect yourself that way. So that was awesome. And I'm happy when I can learn one thing from a book or a video or a service. I am. Okay, because at least you learn one thing. A lot of people, hey, they learn nothing. They kind of think they do, but they don't. Okay, so anyway, I did want to share that with you, but it just blows me away that they will deter you with these high prices and all that stuff. Okay, well, maybe they're trying to, if they were trying to lead you, though, to buy used copies, shouldn't that pop up, though, too? Like right there, see other sellers? Because it really kind of didn't. And I'm a big Amazon shopper. Okay. All right, people. I just wanted to share. I think it's going to be all right. Hey, you know, maybe the demonics are going to get some really heavy-duty karma here. All right. And it could take, wow, you know, a year or two to battle it out in court. And all along, right? All along, guess who gets to stay in office, right? Okay. Wouldn't that be a trip? I mean, it kind of, I don't know, it kind of fits the narrative to what I'm seeing and feeling, because I'm just not seeing Sloppy Joe there or Poser Chick. I'm not seeing them there. Anyway, I just want to share that with y'all, man. And peace out. Love y'all. Breathe in peace, joy, serenity, prosperity. Let's go peace for 2021. All right. Till next time. Peace. Love ya. I'll get it.